Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and a brand new video on Marvel Contest of Champions. And yes, it's only been 24 hours and people are going, hey Rich, how the hell do I get more shards? And there's some things you can be doing right now, but at the same time, a lot of it and a lot of content comes in tomorrow as well as comes in next week in order to kind of get a lot of shards. But we can prepare ourselves, which is vitally important. If you've kept yourself regularly updated from the channel, Marvel Contest of Champions news in particular, and make sure you do watch because we do cover a lot of these things coming into the game. We talked about this post here. This is on the forum, and it just says that as of next week, we're going to be seeing a new event. The new event will be something that you'll be allowed to get a huge amount of shards from, and that's the main kind of concept of kind of grinding out shards. So your beginner, your normal, your heroic, your master, and your uncollected. Those 5 modes will allow you for some great amount of shards. Unfortunately, it will mean you have to 100% everything, more than likely, to get those shards, which are going to be allowing you to get into those dimensional rifts. If you've recently updated the game, you'll know that these dimensional rifts have come in. We got enough to do a beginner, which then gave us 5,000 shards to then do a kind of halfway to a normal one. And how it works is every time you complete one, you get 5,000 shards of the one next one you've got to complete. If you're anything like me, you'll be like, hey, I want to get into higher rifts like right now. That is not going to be possible. But what I can do is get you perspective of what you need to do and where you need to go to kind of consistently grind out these shards in order to kind of get yourself close to doing it again. But do be warned, you're going to have to grind. To start off with, the most kind of like consistent way, and again, like I said, and I'll repeat myself, you're going to have to grind, is all about solo events for getting those shards. Whether it's a 22-hour event or a 7-hour event. Milestone completion in a 22-hour event will give you just a bit below 500 shards a time. These are only tier 2, so you need to kind of grind out a little bit more with regards to getting rank in order to get the more substantial ones. As indicated, you're going to have to put a substantial amount of points in to get the rank rewards. And obviously, the higher and the larger amount of points you put into each 22-hour event, the more you're going to get out of it. When it comes to your 7-hour solo events, you're going to see a lot less, like half, nearly half, with regards to like how much shards you can take home. And it is still tier 2. And the same applies for rank rewards as well. It's a lot less. My top tip for solo events is make sure you kind of use them in conjunction with one another. If you've got hero use on, then grind out in arena. If there's a battle thing, arena battle thing going on, then make sure you're kind of doing that at the same time. Say if there's a specific class. For rank ups, like say it's a tech advancement today, and say level ups on, then kind of like utilize the 2 points to kind of then go, right, I've got a tech, I can rank them up. The same thing, maybe look to your 3 stars and 3-star champions. So you got 3-star champions that say of tech, let's say, you've got a level up event. Just find a load of techs, get a load of stuff and like resources and kind of rank them up. Make sure as well that you do your kind of like your daily classes, because that's important as well. If you're getting those catalysts, then it's going to help you with regards to rank ups at the most opportune time and maximize your take home from those solo events. And if you're looking to work more efficiently with things with regards to event quest completion, then have a look at stuff with regards to maybe heroic and kind of like spamming that if you want to. If not, it may be best to wait until next week, until we get the new lot of quests, wait for event quest completion, smash the event, get an amazing rank, and then that's going to give you a lot more shards. But either way, think really efficiently about where you can grind out your time, and also what's on at the moment. Check your solo events, check whether or not you're going to arena grind. Maybe you're going to instead do questing and kind of utilize the 7-hour combat for classes. Either way, think smartly, and I'm sure you'll do fantastically with solo events. They're one of the things that I really do enjoy about the game, because it's an extra side project to kind of grinding out in whatever you're doing. Next up is 3-day based alliance events. At the point of recording this video, nothing's been added, but that's because it doesn't go live until the 28th of March. And on that point, 3-day events like completion, which is on at the moment, you will have an opportunity to work with your fellow alliance members to try and get some decent stuff. The rank rewards and also the milestones, 2 things that are very important. So if there's arena combat on, alliance leaders, probably best to kind of speak to your alliance and just say, hey, are we going to be grinding out for this in order to give us more of a chance to do more dimensional rifts by getting more shards? That'll have to be a decision for your alliance based on your current activity. Either way, with the Easter weekend coming up, I can assure you that it's a good opportunity to kind of grind out the game. Next up is a special calendar that the developers have kind of put in that we can get the beginner, the tier 1 type ones. I don't know if this will be a calendar that will refresh on different ones, whether it's always going to be tier 1. Either way, that's kind of alright, but I mean, obviously we would like a huge amount. So it kind of pushes us to kind of grind out a lot of different areas within the game. Kabam have said that we'll have to kind of grind out, as I said, it's going to be completion and full 100% exploration of everything. So it's going to mean you're going to have to do beginner, normal, heroic and master, and also uncollected in order to kind of maximize a load of crystal shards. Which is kind of cool. It's nice to kind of grind out a load. I think last month I did completion for beginner, normal, which I don't normally do, but I wanted the Marvel Insider points, so it works in kind of several ways. If you want the shards, you're going to have to get your grind on. So I think the question is, what is the most effective and efficient grind with regards to the game for getting more shards? So firstly, you've got to get those quests done, without a shadow of a doubt. That's your main priority, getting your quests done. But then as soon as they are done, and maybe like a lot of players can grind through that within a week, like all of them, which is pretty cool. But when it comes to other content, you're going to have to top up your shards, and there's only one way to do that, and that is solo questing. I think the best thing that I could probably recommend is just double things up. So if there's an arena battle going on for a different class, then do that. They're pretty easy to do. When it comes to, say, doing things like level up, try and make sure that works well with certain things. Like if you've got a level up on and an advancement, then what you can do is pick a specific class that is, say, it's tech today, so therefore there's a level up event on, and you're doubling up. So you're maximizing you're being more efficient. The next thing is, arena battling with stuff like hero use, as well as arena wins with, again, like combats and as well arena battles. Kind of make sure that they're both on at the same time, but if one's on but the other isn't, then you're going to have to kind of like pick and choose what you're going to do. Do you do an advancement when there's hero use on? And the answer is yes. If you've got, say, a tech that you want to take up a bit further, or another class, then you can do that. Either way, if you can double your money, then try and do that. Level up and advancements, hero use, arena grind, arena wins, and then your grind with regards to arena champions at a specific class for a class battle, as well as combat. Combats also are quite cool, and so is hero use when it comes to questing. Also watch out for event quest completion next week when we get the new event in, because again, that's another way to kind of maximize what you're doing. You are going to be forced to do a lot more questing. So maybe on a day where you're forced to do a lot more questing, like event quest completion, make sure that you're doing loads of beginner, loads of normal, because it's really easy, or maybe even doing your heroic and master grind, or even your uncollected grind, in order to kind of benefit what you're taking home at the end of the day with the rank rewards. Finally, I wish you luck with your grind in the dimensional rifts, and I hope that you get a 5-star awakening gem, because, you know, we all want that. And if you could wish me good luck with getting a skill 5-star awakening gem, then that would be great. And yeah, have fun. It's a grind, but at the same time we can get some decent stuff from it. I've been RichTheMan. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, subscribe for more Marvel Contest of Champions based content, make sure notifications are on, and you tune in for Marvel Contest of Champions news. Maybe share it with a friend, this video, with regards to information, and at the same time, I shall catch you on the flip side. Bye bye for now.